Action step number 11. Setting up a proper backup for your Windows 7 and Vista PC systems. So the first thing you have to do is have an external USB hard drive and make sure it is larger than the PC's internal hard drive. Double the size is best, so you have enough space for your system's image and adding all the extra data that you will add after you make the system's image. Because remember, once you make a system's image, you have a way of re-imaging your internal hard drive that is inside in your Windows PC. But it wipes the drive for the system's image so that the hard drive will have a clean system's image copy from 6 months ago. So you have to make regular backups to have your data from after you made the system's image, so you can put that last 6 months of data back on your PC after you have some kind of a problem with your PC. Here's to hoping you don't, but you now have a secure way of getting your complete system back up and running with two simple tasks: making a system's image and having a proper backup. So to give you a quick example, so it can sound a bit confusing if you don't back up on a regular basis. So let's say you put photos on your computer from your camera and you did this 2 months ago. These pictures will not be on the system's image that you made 6 months ago. Now, your PC crashed yesterday and you run the system's image to fix the crashed PC, which fixes the problem. But this system's image does not have those pictures on it because you made it 6 months ago. If you set up a backup of a data folder and you have those pictures placed in that folder, then those files are saved on the external USB hard drive. So you do have a copy of those pictures. You can also do this with the cut and paste method, which I will show you a little later on in this video. So I hope that explains it a little better and you get the idea why you should set up a backup folder for your most important files. So let's get to it. Action step number 11. Action step number 11 is done before you make a system's image, which is action step number 12. And for good reason, so that you will have all your files organized correctly. So your first step is to organize your files and folders in such a way that you are only backing up important files in a single folder. This way you will have your important files being backed up from one single folder, which makes it very easy to track what you are backing up because you have everything in the same spot and you can check and add things as you go, making it very simple for you. So let's begin. The first thing you have to do is think of what you want to put into this folder. So what documents, files and folders are you updating and adding information and data to on a regular basis? I'll give you a few examples, but first I want to show you what you should not put in this folder, which will make your backups faster and more efficient to run. And they are music, movies, pictures, old documents and files you keep on your PC that get added to from time to time, but not on a regular basis. All these, even if you do add more data to these files in an on and off basis, these types of files should be placed on an external drive and used from that external drive. Personally, this is what I do with this type of data, and for good reason. All music, movies, pictures and old documents and files are usually very large and take a long time to back up, so you are better off not backing them up on a regular basis and keep them on an external drive all the time. And I keep them on a separate external USB hard drive. And I also use flash drives and thumb drives and replace these flash drives and external hard drives every 1 or 2 years. So I know that they are always safe and secure, because even external hard drives die or crash with age. None of these drives last forever. Typically, they last about 3 years. So that's why I buy new drives every 2 years, to keep this type of data safe and secure. And in this way, you don't have to be worrying about them with regular backups, because you have them safe and secure on external drives. So now, to do this type of backing up, this would be the cut and paste method, or the copy and paste method. And I mentioned it in the last video. So let's do that now. So where do you keep all this type of data on your PC? Well, usually they are kept in your libraries folders under the folder names Documents, Music, Pictures and Videos. So I'll just show you where the library folders are. So you go down here to Start, click on Start, and go up here to Documents, or go in here to My Computer, or right click and go into Windows Explorer. Right click on the Start button and go Open Windows Explorer. Just click on that guy there and you'll see these library folders. They're also here on the left hand side here, this little panel. So these are the folders that I'm talking about in your libraries folder. So the majority of the stuff will be saved into your Documents folder by default usually. And then you have music folders. You might have made a new library folder, which I have done. So what you do to make a new library folder is you right click on it, down here click new folder, and then a new folder will pop up and you just name it. Okay. Then you have the pictures folder, and you have videos folder. Again, as I said, majority of stuff will be saved into your Documents folder. Okay, that's just an explanation of where these files are located. Files and folders are located. Now, there is also the possibility that you have to save some files and data on your desktop, which is here. So this here is your desktop, and a lot of users like myself save stuff on this on the desktop. So you have old Firefox data, Intel chipsets, OpenOffice, that's a setup file for OpenOffice, this guy here. And then you have this is files from your website, and you save different things on it. So this is just another place that you have to go and search to see is there files, important files that you want to copy onto your external hard drives. And there's another area that you may want to save files from, or to cut them out of your computer and put them onto an external hard drive. So I'll just show you that now. So it's here, downloads. So you can have a considerable amount if you're a big downloader, if you like downloading stuff like ebooks and PDF files. I download a lot of videos from YouTube on it. So that's another place that you'd want to be looking for files if you are wanting to save them onto an external hard drive. So once you establish where all these types of files are on your PC, you simply copy and paste them to your external drive and cut and paste them to the external drive. You might ask the question, what's the difference between copy and cut? So let me explain that now. If you copy and paste your data files onto an external drive, what you are doing is putting a copy of that file on the external drive. So that file will be on your PC, but now you also have a copy of that file on your external drive. Let me show you how. So now, how to copy a file onto your external hard drive. So the first thing you have to do is plug in your external hard drive, or thumb drive, or flash drive. So we'll do that now. Just plug it in to the USB port, and you'll see an autoplay window coming up. So this one is a Western Digital USB external hard drive. So you can open files, open folder to view files. So click on that guy, and you'll see all the files that you have on this external USB hard drive. So I have named a few folders. I have made a few folders on this external drive. So if how you do that, how you make a folder, is you right click on an empty space on the USB external hard drive. Make sure you're in it, of course, and then go down here to new and click on folder. A new folder will come up, and then you type whatever you want to call that folder. So we're going to call this one videos. From August 2013. Okay, so there's the file folder. That's the folder made. So now, yeah, you have identified where all the folders that you know where all your information is stored. So we're going to start here with documents. So click on documents, and you will have to know what files you want to save, of course. So I'm just going to take an example here. I want to save this text document here, action step 11. So all I do is I right click on it and come up here to copy. Now I go back and go into under the computer there and go down here to elements of the Western Digital. So this is my external hard drive here on this left pane on this window. Okay, so click on it there, and that's back into your external hard drive. So now I have a text document, so I'm going to put it into documents from August 2013. So I made this folder earlier, so I'm just going to stick it in there. Then you just come into that folder and then just go paste. So now I have a copy of action step 11. It's just a text document with information about how to run action step 11. So if I go back in here into documents, it's still in documents. You see it here, step 11, action step 11. So now I have a copy here in documents. We have it here in documents, and we also have a copy of it in doc from August. Right, and so that's how you copy over. So now you have a copy of it on the USB external drive, and you have a copy of it in your documents folder. And next one we're going to do now is just going to copy one file from the music folder. So we just take Blink 182, okay, and we're just going to copy the folder, the file that is in that folder. Again, you go copy, and you go down here to Western Digital, your external hard drive, click on it, and then go into music from August 2013. Click on that guy, and then just paste. And then that file is now on your external hard drive. And it's also in your music folder here. So it hasn't, what we've done is we've just copied the file over. So the file is still there as well. Okay. And that's how you do it. You go down through pictures and videos and you copy over what you want to copy onto your external hard drive. You click on the external hard drive and then you paste it into whatever folder you want to put it into. Okay, so that's how you copy from your internal hard drive to your external USB hard drive. Okay. And the next method is the cut and paste method. So when you cut a file from a folder or the entire folder, you are removing it from the PC permanently and placing it on an external USB drive. This is a good way of reducing the amount of data on your internal PC drive. If, let's say, your drive was full to capacity and you need to make room on your drive to speed up your internal drive of your PC, or before you make a systems image, reducing the amount of data that is on the internal drive, making a systems image quicker to make and quicker to run. And you will also know the data you have removed is safe and secure because it's on the external USB hard drive. Let me show you how to do that now. So now I'm going to show you the cut and paste method. So again, it's very similar to the copy and paste method, except what you're doing here is you are removing the file from the internal hard drive and you're placing it on the external hard drive. So files that you don't use on a regular basis are the files that you'd move onto the external hard drive. And just remember, every 2 years buy a new external hard drive and copy them all over onto that again from your already previous external hard drive, the one that you have already, or you can copy them straight from your computer again. It's up to you which way you want to do it. So I'm just going to show you how to cut and paste. So again, we're going to go in here into documents, or we could go into pictures or music, or once you click on any of these, right, it comes up in the Explorer, the Windows Explorer, so you can see all the files here on the left panel. So we're going to go in and we're going to cut a picture out of images, and you could be cutting it from again anywhere. So we're just going to cut this document, which is a picture, and we're going to come in here to elements and we're going to paste it into pictures from August 2013. And we're just going to paste it in there. So we've already cut it and now we're pasting it onto the external hard drive. So what we're doing is we're removing it from the internal hard drive and placing it on the USB external hard drive. And so now if we go back into pictures and we look for that file in images, it will be gone. So it was image 003 that we removed, and it's now disappeared from our images in our computer, and we have placed it on our external drive in pictures. See, there it is, my mother with her doggy. Okay, so that's how you do it. So again, just to show you, we're going to say Intel chipset drivers. I want to get rid of this off my internal hard drive and place it out on the external USB drive. So again, what we do is we right click on it, we cut it, and take note of where it was situated on our desktop. And now we're going to go into our USB external hard drive, click that guy there, and you'll see it's came up, and now we're going to place that document in Documents. And now I just right click and paste. And now it's moving that file, which is 272 megabytes, and it's placing it out on the external hard drive. So it's a fairly sizable file, there's a sizable document, so there's a lot of stuff in that. So there it is, placed there. And now if we go back to, we just close that there. That file is now gone off my desktop, and it is now placed on the external. Doesn't matter what way you go into it. It's now on the external hard drive in our Documents folder. And there it is there, Intel chipsets. Okay? And the size of it and all is there. Okay, so that's how you cut to make space on your internal hard drive and place it out on an external USB hard drive. Okay, that's the second method of backing up files and folders. Now that you know how to copy data, meaning documents, pictures and videos, onto an external USB drive or flash drive or even a thumb drive, you also know how to cut and remove data from your drive and place it on an external drive. So now onto the last piece of the puzzle, how to set up a backup on a schedule using the backup and restore method in Control Panel. And I will show you that in the part 2 of action step 11.